This is the first student-led live broadcast in the nation, bringing you the best stories and sports since 1970. We are CHS Today.
Good morning, Spartans, and welcome to today's newscast. I'm Ambria.
I'm Xander.
And now it's time for CHS Today. In our top story, Amtrak train strikes and kills 3 family members on the tracks in Virginia. According to a spokesperson, the train was heading from Boston to Richmond at high speeds, and the train hit them before officers could get them off the tracks. Others were also on the tracks but could evacuate before getting hit. The Amtrak service train between Philadelphia and New York, along with the one involved in this incident, will be suspended for now. This incident marks the second time this week that somebody has been killed by an Amtrak train. Amtrak is working with their police department to investigate the incident further.
In our next top story, South Korea's president has been removed from office after the Constitutional Court voted unanimously to uphold his impeachment. Former President Yoon Suk-yeol was suspended from duty in December after being impeached by Parliament following his failed attempt to impose martial law. The ruling was broadcasted live all over Korea this morning. A snap election to vote for Yoon's replacement must be held by June 3rd.
Come out to Pizza King today to show support for the 2026 Europe trip. 10% of your purchase will be donated to the trip. Both locations are participating.
There will be a student council meeting next Wednesday during SRE in Ms. Combs' room. If you want to design the shirt, you need to get your designs to Ms. Combs or Ms. Job as soon as possible.
On National School Librarian Day, we would like to take the time to thank Mrs. Giesting for everything she does.
It's National Librarian Appreciation Day. Let's give a big thanks to Ms. Giesting.
I just want to say thanks to Ms. Giesting. She has been a pivotal role in my being here as an educator, and she helps out in many more ways than anybody could ever imagine. So on this National Librarians Day, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Giesting.
Thank you, Ms. Giesting, for all you do for us as staff and as students. You're an absolute legend.
Thank you, Mrs. Giesting, for helping me with my chronic Chromebook problems.
Thank you, Ms. Giesting.
Thank you, Ms. Giesting, for being an amazing librarian.
Thank you, Mrs. Giesting. You're the best media center person / librarian we could hope to have. And thanks for the book. I love it.
Thank you, Ms. Giesting.
Academic team members, check your email. There's information on the next meet, Tuesday, April 8th.
In 1968, Martin Luther King Jr. was fatally shot while standing on the balcony outside his second-story room at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee. King was in Memphis to support a sanitation workers' strike and was on his way to dinner when a bullet struck him in the jaw and severed his spinal cord. Martin Luther King Jr. was only 39 when he was pronounced dead after his arrival at a Memphis hospital.
French Honor Society sophomores and juniors have a meeting during SRE today in JA 201.
Prom guest forms are now available in the front office. You must have the form signed by Mrs. Flum and your guest school principal as well. Please have these passes turned in by the Wednesday before prom.
Lunch for Monday is a freshly baked potato with cheese, ham, chili, sour cream, broccoli, and a whole grain dinner roll. Other options include a barbecue rib sandwich, a spicy chicken sandwich, waffle fries, and a classic pepperoni pizza.
How will the weather look for the weekend, Landon?
Rainy. At 5 p.m., it's going to be rainy and 56. At 10 p.m., it's going to be stormy and 54. And at 7 a.m., it's going to be rainy again and 59. Not a 3-day. Saturday, there's going to be a 91% chance of rain with a high of 61 and a low of 40. Sunday, the rain's going to go away. It's going to be a high of 50 and a low of 35. Monday, the sun's going to come out a little bit with a high of 57 and a low of 27. That's all for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Landon.
Now on to Jaden with our Spartan Nation Sports.
Thanks, guys. There is no sports action for tonight. Sports action for the weekend is baseball at Silver Creek at 11 a.m. That's all for sports. Now back to the desk.
Jaden. Birthdays for the day are Gavin Connor, Sean Evans, Hayden Lynn, Mason Weston, Olivia Holt, and Landon Moore.
Birthdays for tomorrow are Billy Mays, Olivia Connolly, and Isabel Morales. Happy birthday.
I'm Ambria.
I'm Xander.
I'm Jade.
I'm Landon.
And that's all for CHS Today.